For centuries, this place was nothing more than a ghost story, a kingdom swallowed by the earth, hidden beneath layers of dust and time. My name is Daniel. I've spent my life chasing shadows, looking for the one thing history books said didn't exist. Every step feels like a trespass. The air here is heavy, smelling of cold, stone, and secrets that were never meant to be found. And then, in the center of the decay, I saw it, the heart of the kingdom. The throne of King Alaric himself. I whispered the name like a prayer. This was it, the artifact that could bridge the gap between what was and what could have been. They said the wood was cut from the world tree, that it didn't just hold a king, it held the very threads of time. The moment my skin met the surface, a low hum vibrated through my bones. It wasn't wood, it was alive. The hall began to ripple. The shadows stretched and twisted as a storm of energy began to consume the room. Gravity failed. I was lifted into the air, caught in a temporal ritual that defied every law of physics I knew. Then came the flash, a blinding white light that felt like the sun exploding inside my mind. When I opened my eyes, the dust was gone. The cold was replaced by the warmth of 1,000 candles and the smell of incense. The ruins were alive. This was the Golden Age, and I was standing in the presence of a legend. A man stepped forward. He didn't look like a ghost. He looked like a god in human form. He looked at me as if he'd been waiting for an eternity. "You're the one," he declared, "the one who can save us." He spoke of a northern invasion, of a kingdom on the brink of extinction. He believed the throne was their only salvation. Primera, Escita, dead. Tampering with history is a sin against nature, but his desperation was a force of its own. I agreed to help. I told him we had to act fast, not knowing that fast has no meaning when you play with time. Night fell, and with it came the echoes of war. The siege had begun. The palace shook with the force of the assault. I took my place. I sat what only kings had sat, feeling the raw power of the universe coursing through the wood. Voices from the past and future screamed in my ears. I reached into the stream of time, trying to pull the thread that would save them. The storm cleared as quickly as it had begun. The sounds of battle faded. We had won. The enemy was retreating into the night, but victory has a price. I saw it first in Alaric's eyes. The noble king was gone, replaced by something much darker. He didn't just want to save his kingdom anymore. He wanted to rule every moment, every era, every life that would ever exist. I tried to stop him. I told him the power was too great for any man, but he was already lost to the abyss of his own ambition. In a final bid for power, Alaric lunged for the throne. He activated the temporal anchor, but he didn't know how to control the chaos. The world began to tear. The majestic tapestries turned to ash, and the marble floor cracked like ice. I felt myself being pulled back to the silence, back to the dust where I belonged. I woke up in the ruins. The air was cold again. The tapestries were gone. The king was nothing but a memory. The cracks in the walls were deeper now. I had changed history, but only to ensure that the kingdom stayed dead. Primera, Waliked Hawaii. Some things are meant to be lost. Some stories are meant to end in the dust. Time is fragile. We are but ripples on its surface, and a throne, no matter how powerful, is just a seat for those who fear to move forward.